The much-hyped summit between President Donald Trump and President Vladimir Putin in Alaska ended without a breakthrough on any key issues, including the war in Ukraine. Hopes for an immediate ceasefire faded quickly as the meeting produced spectacle rather than substance. Trump had entered the talks with the ambition of brokering at least a temporary halt to hostilities. He even floated the idea of announcing a ceasefire on the very day of the summit. But after nearly 3 hours of discussions, both leaders admitted they had fallen short. What followed were vague promises of progress, with neither side offering clarity on what had been achieved. Unusually, Trump refused to take questions from reporters, a sign that there was little of substance to present. For Putin, though, the symbolism was a triumph. Once a pariah on the world stage, sanctioned by the United States and wanted by international courts, he was welcomed onto American soil with a red carpet at a military base. He rode beside Trump in the presidential limousine and was seen laughing from behind the bulletproof glass. For a leader isolated since launching his full-scale invasion of the Ukraine, the images alone were a victory. Throughout the summit, Trump and Putin displayed striking warmth. They laughed together, shared compliments, and even spoke of future visits. Trump praised their relationship as fantastic, while Trump called him a dear neighbor. Trump also used the occasion to relitigate old grievances, denouncing investigations into alleged collusion with Russia as a hoax. Putin indulged the narrative, even suggesting the war in Ukraine would never have begun had Trump been in the office. If Putin gained legitimacy and Trump enjoyed personal rapport, President Zelensky of Ukraine was exceedingly sidelined. Excluded from the talks, he could only appeal from afar, reminding the world of Russia's strikes on civilians and urging Washington to take a firm stance. His plea went unanswered. Trump instead hinted that Ukraine might have to make territorial concessions in any future deal, while firmly rolling out NATO membership. Responsibility for ending the war, he suggested, now rested with Zelensky himself. The Alaska summit did not bring peace, but it did bring spectacle. For Putin, it was a return to the global stage. However, for Trump, it was a chance to showcase personal chemistry with the Russian leader. Lastly, what it did not provide was clarity on how or when the war in Ukraine might end.